Week 17 takes us back to MetLife Stadium as the 6-9 Green Bay Packers face our 14-1 New York Giants. So entering today, the Giants, we've won 2 straight against the Packers, including the playoffs last year. It was 2 games against them last year. And for the Packers, they're back in the playoff race. They've won 2 in a row after starting 5-9. If they win today and the Vikings lose, they'll be in first place in the NFC North. As welcome back to the Madden 23 franchise. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. As the Giants last week, we clinched the 1 seed in the NFC with the win over the Bengals, and now all we have to do is just rest up. And today we have the option of resting our starters. We're not going to do that today. We are going to try to knock the Packers out of the playoffs. It's going to be on the back of Saquon Barkley. 132 yards, a touchdown, and a receiving score last week at Cincy. And the Giants offense has really relied on the ground game for the Packers. It has been Kenny Clark last week against Minnesota in their win. 3 tackles, 1 for a loss, and a sack. He is the center of this defense. He has been incredible for years. One of the best interior defensive linemen in the league. He's been a problem against us the past couple years. As we look to head to 15-1, and the Packers look to get back in the first place in the NFC North. Michael Badgley's going to carry it away. Packers won the toss and deferred, so we're going to see our Giants offense first, who has really exploded over all year, pretty much over the last 2 years, as we are underway. Gerald Payne's not going to have a shot at this. He's going to take this off the backside of the end line, and here's Jonathan, who set career highs with 46 touchdowns, 1,500 rushing yards over last year's benchmarks, which were already incredible. And for the rest of the offense, it's been just smooth sailing. They really opened it up against the Bengals. 59 points in total to beat them. They had a 21-point third quarter to really just pull away, and in the end, that's the story of the year. That's their formula to winning the Super Bowl after coming so close to last year. As a flip to Downing on the first play, he's been quiet the past few weeks. And he picks up 5. The Green Bay defense, Kenny Clark, is, as we said, the middle of it. They brought in Cam Jordan from New Orleans, Romeo Quara from Detroit, Adrian Amos, the lone Pro Bowler in the secondary, Darius Slay they brought in from Philadelphia. So that secondary is really good. Give to Barkley for the first time today. Fights through contact. Look at him go. He picks up 14. And a first down. Go 3 tight ends and under center on first down, and here in midfield to give the Barkley into Packers territory. Falls forward for 9. 2nd and 1. Fake it to Barkley. Deep drop over the middle. Wide open is Ridley. And tackled by Savage at the 27. And a 2 pair of quick completions for Jonathan. Giants are first in the NFL. 56% conversion rate on 3rd down. Over the middle. Open, but dropped by Ridley. They will go for it on 4th down. In the pistol, 4 receivers out there. Jonathan will throw. He's pressured. And he's intercepted. Picked up by Devondre Campbell, the former All-Pro. And that ball's on the ground. It is picked up by Campbell again. A career-high 4th interception. He's hit 3 times previously in his career. And out comes the Packers, led by rookie quarterback Steve Burton. The 5th-round pick in 2024. Aaron Rodgers retired, so he's the guy that's trying to get them back to the playoffs. And here's the offense. David Bakhtiari was a Pro Bowler. They drafted Kerry Bates. They brought in Gabe Davis from Buffalo. Sterling Shepard, who spent last year, I believe, on Washington. Aaron Jones is an incredible running back. Robert Tonyan, a former Pro Bowler. First down in the 15 for the Packers. And Burton will start through the air. Pressured by Lawrence. Hit, and that is a contested throw and incomplete. The Giants defense really stepped it up against the Bengals. Obviously 31 points. You'd be confused, like, how's that keeping it up? But still, from the 15 on 2nd and 10. They still played really well. On the outside, that's nearly intercepted. That was Adoree Jackson, who is leading the NFC in interceptions. Green Bay bottom 10 on 3rd down conversion rate. You saw the numbers there. As underneath, the pass is caught by Jones. He gets rocked, and it's a 3 and out. 4-yard catch for Jones. The Giants take over at the 43 on 3rd and 9. Blitz is picked up. Up the seam, he's got Bellinger inside the 40 and a first down. Jonathan hitting half his passes early on. First down at the 39. Pack show blitz, they drop out of it. Pressure upstairs, it is caught. Climbing the ladder is McLaurin. His first grab at the 20. And here we go. Giants in the red zone. You see the numbers. They've really picked it up the last couple of weeks, but how they track red zone drives is really tough. Jonathan says he's thrown. There's a flag as that's incomplete for Bernie. And it's on Green Bay. So Eric Stokes interfered with it. His first down at the 13. Green Bay, a top 10 red zone defense. Cincinnati dropped a few spots after the hot hand Giants, what they did. Pass is caught on first down and down to the 4. There's McLaurin beating Slay. 2nd and 1. Empty set. Jonathan on the run. Jonathan floats to the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, New York. It's Bernie Downing. His second career touchdown for number 2, his first since week 2. In the area of Alexander, he found his way open halfway first quarter. The Giants have a lead. Kick by Sly is up and good. And a 7-play drive as the Giants take the lead. Packers take over 1st and 10, looking for that first down, and they are going to get it as a completion to the former Giant Sterling Shepard. So the 34. And they give to Jones. Jones had a big game 2 years ago in the first matchup as his first carry goes for 19 in the first. In that first game against us, Jones went for over 200 yards, 2nd and 6. And they give to Jones again, and Jones still going down to the 30. If you remember back to the Lions franchise last year, or actually that would be 2 years ago, he terrorized us in every game he played against us. Jones again, inside the 25 and down to the 20. Take a look at the Packers in the red zone. They are 7th in the NFL. 66% touchdown rate. Pass in traffic is caught by Gabe Davis. His first grab. The Giants tick up to 2nd in the NFL. Washington drops down to 32%. So the Giants trying to close in with 2 weeks to go. Over the middle, it's caught. Dwayne Durham down to the 5. Goal line set on 2nd and 2. And they flip to Jones, trying to get the edge, and Belton drives it backwards as a loss of 4. What a play by Belton. It's 3rd and 6. Now you really have to throw it. Burton trying to get it in the end zone. Pressured by Ojulari, flushed out. Hit by, almost intercepted. He was hit by Vince Thomas, and they're going to have to kick. Michael Badgley on. 4 for 7 this year. He was an in-season pickup for the Packers. And it's 7-3 New York. The Giants take over 2nd and 7. Final 2 minutes, first quarter. Unblocked defender on the outside is caught by Ridley. He's got a first. We'll take a look at Jonathan's first 10 pass attempts. 7 for 10. He's hit 5 in a row. He had the interception after the first drive. And as always, 4 of the first 10 have been for over 10 yards. And one of them was for 9. And one of them for 20. That was the second pass of the day. 1st and 10 at the 39. And Jonathan will throw. Underneath and off target for Bellinger. He was in traffic, though. Now 3rd and 10. By the way, if you notice the audio is off, the Elgato decided not to record it as Anthony Jennings picks up his first sack as a Packer, the former 3rd-round pick with New England. Forces the punt, and the Packers take over final 30 seconds of the first quarter. They'll start at the 32, and the blitz is picked up. Burton on the run, and flips it downfield. It's caught, coming back to it. That's Gabe Davis to the 44, and that'll take us to the second quarter, which will begin with a first down. Empty set for Burton. 4 receivers out there. And pressure by Thibodeau. He is hit, and we'll throw it away incomplete. We'll take a look at Burton's first 10 passes. He's missed 2 of his last 3 after a 5 completion streak. He's 6 for 10, 57 yards. And 2 of them for 10 plus, 1 of them for 20 plus. That last completion to Gabe Davis went for 22. 2nd and 10 at the 44. And second play of the second quarter. Burton flushed out. Across the body, what a throw. That's Dwayne Durham has the first. And a gain of 11. So first down to 33. And in the eye, they go back to, or fake it to Jones. For the middle, almost intercepted, and Jones inside the 20 will take it to the 19. Back in the red zone, the Packers, they had a field goal their first time up, 1st down and 10 at the 19. 4-man rush, wide open, and it's dropped by Davis. That was an easy touchdown, but instead, it's 3rd down. And they're going to try to set up the screen. And Jones is not going to get there. That's fourth down, and they're going to have to kick. Michael Badgley made his first, another chip shot. That was from 39, and it's up and good. So it's a 1-point game. Giants take over 2nd and 9. In the second quarter, they go to Barkley up the middle. And Barkley at the 26. So it's 3rd and 1. At the 26-yard line. Packers trying to hold on. They've actually played quite well on defense. Jonathan has the first and fights forward for about 5. Just a second carry of the day. 2nd and 8 at the 33. 4-man rush. Protection holds up. Here's Clark over the middle, and it is caught by McLaurin. And another first. Overall, the protection's been really good. The one sack, Anthony Jennings was left unblocked. Jonathan will run again. And will slide at the 41, another first. And now a 3rd and 8. And a 4-man rush. Jonathan protected. Trying to float it downfield for Barkley, and it's intercepted. A raging play by Amos as he gets away from Bernie Downing. And Brantley Johnson makes the tackle at the 37. And for Amos, his 11th career pick, he has 8 with the Packers now. And they get their second takeaway on Jonathan. So the Packers take over at the 37 with a chance to take the lead with a field goal. And from the 37, Burton steps up and finds his man. It is Tanyan for 7. And now 3rd and inches, and underneath, wide open. It is caught by Tanyan into the Giants territory as we've reached the halfway mark in the second quarter. First down. And here's Burton. Underneath, wide open is Tanyan. Inside the 40, and another pickup of 7. High formation. Only one receiver out there. That's Gabe Davis. And they motion the second tight end. Across the formation, they go back to Jones. Breaks off one, breaks off another. Has the first with a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. From the 31 and back to Jones. He's having a pretty good first half. He breaks a tackle of Adoree Jackson and another first. 6 for 47 for the superstar running back of the Packers. And now 3rd and 6. Just outside the red zone. Thibodeau closing. End zone shot open and incomplete. Davis, 2 opportunities in the end zone, but he couldn't come down with either. And because of that, that is, well, I believe, an 8-point swing. It could have easily been, 17-7. Instead, it's 9-7. Either way, slice it, Packers in front. First down, escaping Campbell is Jonathan, and tackled by Amos at the 46. Now 3rd and 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning, by the way. And over the middle is caught. Bernie Downing turns the corner. Tackled by Amos at the 30, again at 18. So another first down. 90 seconds left in this first half. Pass is intercepted. Picked up by Peoples. Nathan Peoples, his first career pick, a 3rd-round pick in last year's draft, a safety that plays in front of Quay Walker sometimes. And the Packers have their 3rd interception in the first half. 2nd and 10 on the outside. A toe tap and a pick. Adoree Jackson steals it right back. His 9th of the year. And the Giants right back in business with 1:17 on the clock. 2nd and 10. From the 43. And Jonathan will throw again. Drifting to his left. Pressured by Walker. And he's got McLaurin inside the 25. And a gain of 20. 1 touchdown to 3 interception. Clock still rolls. Under 50 to play. Over the middle. It is caught by Bellinger. And it's down to the 8. So 1st and goal. 22 seconds remain. They still haven't called that timeout. Over the middle. It is Galladay. Welcome back to the lineup. Touchdown, New York. Kenny Galladay, welcome back. He hasn't been used much. It's his first of the year. And the Giants retake the lead with 18 seconds on the clock. His 2nd touchdown in his last 2 years, as the kick is up and good. For a guy who hasn't seen much playing time, you love to see it. Week 17, even though, you're still trying to win, he's still getting playing time as we've reached halftime. Giants in front 14-9. And the red zone is the difference. The Giants have 2 red zone possessions. They have 2 touchdowns. The Packers have 2 red zone possessions. They have 2 field goals. And check that 3 red zone possessions for the Giants. Just take a look at the tendencies. 1 interception. As the Packers, you saw, threw it short 41% of the time. For the Giants in the first half, they threw it short just about a quarter of the time. An 81% completion percentage as the Packers get the ball out of the break and they have a chance to retake the lead. As we are underway, we'll take a look at the first half drives as Parker lets it go. So there was the opening drive, 3 and out, then 3 straight field goals to take the lead, and then the interception to end the half as the Giants used that interception to retake the lead. And there's another one, 3 turnovers for the Giants, I believe. All 9 of those points as Jones starts on the first play, breaks away, and inside the 40, knocked out by Robinson at the 39. They said all 9 points have come off of 3 turnovers. Or actually, only, I don't know. First down. There is Burton rolling around. Now sets his feet, tries to run, and Ojulari finally closes the distance. First sack of the day for the Giants. 11.5 on the year versus week 14. It's a loss of 5, and it's 3rd and 14. This would be a huge sack to not let them score on this opening drive. Burton is protected, now rolling out. Throws it away. Ojulari applied the heat, and they will punt. So Winters punts again. Leon Boss gives it a look, but seeing as that's at the 3, they'll let it go out of bounds. We'll take a look at the first half drives for the Giants. 3 interceptions and only 2 touchdowns. That is not Giants offense we have seen over the course of the year. And throw in a punt. It's been a slow start. But this is a rivalry that has been going for the past couple of years. To start with on the ground with Barkley and a pickup of 4. So it's 2nd and 6. And Jonathan will throw on the run. And Jonathan across the body. He's got McLaurin, but he had to slide. Otherwise, he would have had another 20 to go along with it. First down. Give to Barkley. And that ball's out! And Barkley coughs it up. It's picked up by the Packers. Devondre Campbell, who has an interception today, picks up career forced fumble 11. And the Packers get it right back. 4th turnover for the Giants. The Packers only have 1. And first down for Burton, 360 throw. He's got Shepard against his former team. He'll pick up 9. With a chance to retake the lead. 2nd and 1. Give back to Jones. First down with ease. And down to the 39. And now it's 3rd and 10. This would be another huge stop for the Giants if they can get it. They send the house. Burton hit. It's incomplete. And they're going to send out Badgley. This will make it a 2-point game. This is going to be a long-distance one, however. 56 yards. The kick is up. Can he hook it? No, he can't. He had the distance, but it's going to be wide left, and the Giants get it back. First down. And a keeper for Jonathan. And good blocking. And takes it for a first. Only 5 carries today as it's 3rd and 5. And a give delayed. This worked a few weeks ago against the Rams, and the first down for Barkley works here. 3rd and 3 now as we've reached the halfway mark of this 3rd quarter. And another keeper. Jonathan trying to get the edge. And he does! Look at the speed. Amos can't get him as a first down. Now a 3rd and 12. 6-minute mark. 4-man rush. Pressure bearing down. He's sandwiched. Cameron Good, his first career sack. Here's a guy, as Sly comes out, here's a guy who was drafted in 2022, a 7th round pick, has never played a game, at least in this franchise, until this year with the Packers. He picks up his first career sack. It's a half sack on Jonathan as the Packers take over 3rd and 5. Over the middle, wide open is Aaron Jones, and Jones takes it for 15. 16 for 30 for Burton. First down at the 45 with a chance to tie it again. It's still only a 1-score game. Give to Jones. And a jump cut by Jones. He picks up another 7. Closing in on 100. Mitchell in on 3rd and 3. Jones takes a breather. First breather of the day for Jones. Played every snap in the first half. Under pressure, Burton will throw it away. Thibodeau closing in. He's had a sack in almost every game. Giants take back over at the 18, and they go with a give to Barkley. Trying to get the edge. And a great block by Blasingame. And a cut by Barkley. He's got a first. That looked not promising at the start, but it turned into a first down. 2nd and 10. Final 90 seconds or thereabouts. Give to Barkley again. And another first. Barkley's been dicing it up. First down at the 42. Another give to Barkley up the middle. And to midfield he goes. And now it's 3rd and 1. As we've reached the 4th quarter. Barkley in the zone. You give it back to him. The 49. They give it to him. Barkley stood up. And that is Campbell and Amos. And they're going to punt. So Gillen is going to punt with how the... Well, I mean, it's not how the defense is playing. It's how the offense has struggled today. They're going to punt and trust the defense. And put them in a very bad spot as the Packers take over first down at the 11. It's 4th quarter time. This is where Packers... Oh, season could have ended. That should have been a pick 6. 3rd and 2. And 2 tight ends under center is Burton. And the give to Jones. Cuts it back. Aaron Jones finds a hole. Gets away and breaks a tackle. Aaron Jones across midfield. In a foot race with Boss. He dives and misses. Jackson gets him inside the 10. Aaron Jones all of a sudden went from closing in on 100 to closing in on 200. 1st and goal at the 9. Mitchell back in. Jones needs a breather. Motion Durham. They give it to him. And he picks up 2. Jones back in on 2nd and goal. And they give it to him. And to the 6. So it's 3rd and goal. Let's see if it's 4-down territory for the Packers. Burton, flushed out again. End zone, open and overthrown. Man, Gabe Davis has been open in the end zone. And for one reason or another, they have not been able to convert. 4th and goal. Can the Giants defense hold? No, it can't. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Sterling Shepard. That ties a career high with his 8th of the year. Comes against his former team. Now they're going to go for 2 to tie the game. Jones is swallowed up. Somehow gets away, and this game is going to be tied. Aaron Jones, it looked like he was stopped instead. This game's tied at 17. Packers are actually outgaining the Giants. As 1st down. Underneath, flag is down. The pass is in and out of the hands of Bernie Downing. And Kenny Clark got there late. But Clark has not gotten to Jonathan yet. He gets there late and puts him at the 40. Play action to Barkley. Time. And over the middle in traffic. It's caught by Bellinger. Darnell Savage got close, but it's another 1st down at the 43 in Packers territory. Middle caught. It's Ridley turns the corner inside the 30 and down to the 27. Now really starting to pick up the chunk plays. 3rd and 10. 4-man rush. Jonathan Time. And he's got McLaurin. The tough throw. The ball's out, but he was down. And it's a 1st down to around the 12. This gets overturned, so it's 1st down and 10. And they go heavy. And they give to Barkley. Met and lost. Or he got to the line of scrimmage. And then 2nd and 10. Pass the outside. Miscommunication incomplete for Juwan Johnson. And so it's 3rd and 10. They're going to set up the 4th down. They give to Barkley. And Barkley down to the 4. Barkley over 100 yards. They're going to go for it on 4th and 2. Halfway 4th quarter. Jonathan will throw. Hit as he's thrown. Oh, it's dropped. McLaurin had the touchdown. Instead, he drops it. And the Packers take over the 4-play action for Burton from his own end zone. And he's going to throw down wide open as Gabe Davis. And Gabe is to the 30. 26 yards. 2nd and 10. A fake. The throw. Oh, what a grab. That is Dwayne Durham. Burton now at 200 yards. 3rd and 6. Giants showing blitz. Everyone in at the line, or the line of game. And they send the house. Picked up by Jones. Middle. It is caught. Davis turns out the Jets. Gabriel Davis is going to go. Touchdown. Green Bay. 49 yards. His 10th of the year. In his first year with Green Bay. And they have taken the lead. They've scored 15 unanswered points with this kick by Badgley here in the 4th quarter. And the Giants have 5:43 to come back and tie it, or perhaps take the lead. Giants take over 2nd and 10. And they go to Barkley. Up the middle, and Barkley has the first to the 39. If they're going to show that light box, they will run it. They have plenty of time. They still have 5 minutes to only go 61 yards. Barkley, another 9. Make it 52. They can just run this whole drive. They give it to him. Barkley, another first. Now it's under 50 yards to gain. Only need 48. We've reached the 4-minute mark. And another run, this time by Jonathan, trying to get the edge. And that ball's out! And it's picked up by Green Bay. The 5th turnover of the day. Jair Alexander forces it. And Jonathan coughs it up, and the Packers have a chance to ice it. First down. Burton on the run. Chased by Ojulari! And he makes the play! Oh, Ojulari. And now it's 3rd and 12. Can they make up, or can they make it work? 3rd and 12. They need it here. Blitz is sent. Timing throw is intercepted. Picked up by Adoree Jackson. Inside the 30. And Tom, the last man to beat, brings him down to the 26. Second pick of the day. Puts him at 10. Ties him for the league. And the Giants have a chance to tie it again. Second Green Bay turnover. New York has 5. First down at the 26. Underneath to Barkley. This will be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Down to the 19. Now 3rd and 2. 100 seconds remain. 4-man rush. Underneath and caught by Bellinger. And they're going to take some time off the clock. They do not want Green Bay to have a chance to win it. 4-man rush. Underneath, Galladay, can he get another? Inside the 5, he loses the ball. It stays in bounds and it's picked up by Green Bay. Darius Slay saves the game for Green Bay. His second forced fumble of the year. And now they're on their own goal line, so they have to get out of it. Can New York stop the run 3 times? Jones! They're stopped at the 1. Timeout. They're going to get just under a minute to go, about 50 yards. Give to Jones. Can he get out? Just barely. Timeout. 3rd and 12. Giants, if they get a safety here, that would be huge. Jones cuts it back. He's tackled. It's a 3 and out, and the Giants are going to have a chance. Winters from his own end zone can't have a block here. Here's the punt. Leon Boss from the 40. Actually marked it at the 39. Makes a cut on Parker inside midfield and out of bounds at the 46. So 46 seconds to go, 46 yards. Here we go. From the 46, Jonathan will throw. Has time on the outside. It is caught and out of bounds. Bellinger at the 32. And now from the 32-yard line, 40 seconds remain. 3-man rush. Time outside, broken up. So back at the 32, 34 seconds remain now. Jonathan, time running out. Chucks a prayer upstairs, and Slayton couldn't handle it. They need the 22 to keep the drive alive. They're going to fake it, really fooled him there. Jonathan almost intercepted. That would have ended it. Stokes had a shot at it. It would have been pick number 4 instead. 4th and 10 for the game. Jonathan has time. The blitz is picked up beautifully from the logo. He's got Galladay down to the 10. So it's going to be a 1st and goal with 16 seconds remain. From the 10. 3-man rush. Jonathan slides. End zone. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin. He booted the first one on the 4th down. But he makes up for it here with 11 seconds on the clock. They're going to go for 2 to win the game. 3 tight ends. Jonathan throws. End zone. And of course it's McLaurin to give the Giants a lead. 25-24. The Packers are stunned. So now all you have to do is not give up a kickoff return touchdown. Or even worse, put them in field goal range. Parker will get a shot at it. The wins against Sly. He's tackled at the 21. And now one heave to the end zone. Burton to end the game. Rolling around. Hit by Ojulari. Time expires. Jump ball is incomplete. And the Giants miraculously come back. They somehow win this game 25-24 in all likelihood. They knock the Packers out of the playoffs. So that was uncomfortably close. I mean, we've been playing a lot of laughers recently, right? I mean, it's been not close for a lot of the year, but today we had it. We had a very impressive fourth quarter comeback. Jonathan, of course, had 4 turnovers, 3 interceptions, and a fumble. I don't remember what the 6 turn. Oh yeah, Kenny Golladay fumbled, because obviously Saquon also fumbled. Terry McLaurin had the game-winning touchdown and 2-point conversion, along with 105 yards and 7 receptions. Kenny Golladay had a pretty good game, had a touchdown, even though he fumbled one of the receptions. Adoree Jackson had 2 interceptions, really kept us in the game. That second one, if we don't have it, I mean, obviously we turned it over that next drive anyway, but if that drive kept going, we would have lost for sure. Steve Burton had a pretty good game, 249 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Aaron Jones had a monster game. Even if you take out the huge run he had, he was averaging 10 a carry for most of the game. He also had 4 catches, and Devondre Campbell had the game of his life. 16 tackles, 2 for a loss, a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, and a pick. So really impressive game, and now we get to rest our starters next week against the Falcons. Now on upgrades, we have 6. Elkton Jenkins up to an 88, Evan Neal up to an 87, Ojulari up to an 86, Boss to a 77, Azudu up to a 73, and Thomas up to a 68. And now on to games across the league. Let's start in Washington as the Cowboys play the Commanders. Let's start on the 3rd and 10, and Dak is going to find Zeke Elliott. 24-yard reception. Cowboys now lead by 3. Take a next drive for the Commanders. Long one for him on a 3rd and goal. Daniel Jones finds Jahan Dotson, who's been on fire. 5-yard catch for the touchdown. Commanders are in front by 4. Next drive in the second quarter for the Commanders. And a sideline grab by Logan Thomas, 15 yards. And the Commanders now lead by 7. Next drive for the Cowboys. Zeke Elliott with a 1-yard score. This game's tied at 10. But the Commanders get a drive before the half. And the fake. And Daniel Jones has time. The pressure really wasn't on Jones today. It was really impressive. That jump ball is caught by Damian Brown, 40 yards. Commanders take a 13-10 lead heading into the break. First drive, really second play out of the quarter break. And how about that throw to Michael Daboll? An easy one, 14-yard reception. This game's tied at 13. Cowboys get the ball back. Next drive, give to Zeke. And Zeke with a 3-yard score. Cowboys now in front by 7. Next drive for the Commanders, trying to tie this game in the red zone. Daniel Jones finds Brian Robinson, 16-yard score. This game's tied at 20. We take it halfway through the fourth quarter. And a give to Darrell Henderson. And this game, well, Commanders now in front by 7, a 1-yard score. Next drive for the Cowboys. Trying to tie this game. They give it to Zeke to burn some more clock, but he breaks tackles as he does better than anyone else. This game's tied at 27 with a 7-yard score. But the Commanders have a chance for another 2-minute drive. Daniel Jones finds a wide-open Jahan Dotson, 20-yard. And the Commanders walk off the Cowboys. They win it 30-27. Now to Tampa Bay as the Eagles play the Buccaneers. Let's start with the Eagles after a Tom Brady interception. Antonio Gibson with a 2-yard score. Eagles now in front by 7. Next drive, I believe next play for the Buccaneers. Tom Brady finds Mike Evans, who breaks not 1 but 2 tackles, takes it all the way down to the 30. 34-yard catch. It's a 4-point game. Bucs add a field goal. Next drive for the Bucs. Tom Brady finds Nathan Claiborne, who turns on the Jets. A bad angle by Marcus Epps. 53-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers in front by 3. It's 10-7. Next play for the Eagles. They give to Miles Sanders, who breaks a tackle. And look at Miles Sanders go. Outruns Devin White. That's hard to do. Takes it up the sideline. The two Bucs take each other out. The Eagles back in front by 4. It's 14-10 with that 75-yard touchdown. Next drive for the Buccaneers on a 3rd and 18. Tom Brady trying to make something happen. Throws across the field. It's picked up by Sidney Jones, and that's going to be a pick 6. 27-yard interception return touchdown. Eagles in front by 2 scores. It's 21-10. We're still in the first quarter, by the way. Next drive for the Buccaneers, and Mike Evans with a 12-yard catch. They had a field goal of 21-13. Next drive, or later in the second quarter for the Eagles, Armstead takes a deep shot to Devontae Smith, but Carlton Davis gets there early. It's a 33-yard defensive pass interference. Eagles had another field goal, 24-13. They'll stay that way till the third quarter as Armstead has it. And we'll throw to A.J. Brown, who makes this incredible grab for 12 yards. Now 27-13, 14-point game. That's important as we take it to the fourth quarter. Tom Brady trying to make another impressive comeback, and Mike Evans finds himself wide open behind the defense, 22-yard score. The Buccaneers now within 7 to get later fourth quarter. So that three is important. It is here. Tom Brady to Chris Godwin to tie the game. 13-yard score, 27-27. Next drive for the Eagles, trying to ice it here. Armstead finds a wide open Devontae Smith on the 2nd and 14. He takes it for 28. They get into field goal range. They hold off the Buccaneers as they kick the game-winning field goal. Eagles win it 30-27. And now on to the rest of the scores on Thursday Night Football. The Colts beat the Titans on the rest of the games on Sunday. The Browns beat the Ravens. The Lions beat the Seahawks. The Vikings beat the Falcons. The Bengals beat the Steelers. They've really turned it off, the Steelers. The Texans beat the Bears. The Panthers beat the Saints. The Dolphins won out the Patriots. The Broncos beat the Cardinals. The Niners beat the Rams. The Jets beat the Chargers. The Chiefs beat the Raiders. And on Sunday night, the Jaguars beat the Bills 31-20. Now into the playoff picture in the AFC. The Chiefs are still the 1 seed, 12-4. Bills 11-5. Steelers 11-5. Titans 8-8. The wild card are the Dolphins, Bengals, and Browns. Chargers, Jets, and Jags all out of it. In the NFC, we're the 1 seed. The Niners jumped the Seahawks for the moment at 11-5. The Panthers have clinched the division at 10-6. The Vikings are 7-9. The wild card are the 11-5 Seahawks, 8-8. Falcons, and the 8-8 Eagles, and Buccaneers, Commanders, Rams, Saints, and Lions are all out of the race. On to players of the week in the AFC on offense. Patrick Mahomes, 451 yards, 4 touchdowns to the win at Las Vegas. In the NFC, Matt Corral, 316 yards, 3 touchdowns to the win at New Orleans. On defense in the AFC, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, 9 tackles, a pass deflection, and a pick in the win at Buffalo. In the NFC, Sidney Jones, 8 tackles, 3 deflections, 2 interceptions, including a pick 6 in the win at Tampa Bay. For leaders, passing, it's Callum McCollum, 51-86 yards. Jonathan up to 49 touchdowns. Daniel Jones up to 34 picks. Rushing, Jonathan Taylor, 22-41 yards, 23 touchdowns. Zeke at 125 broken tackles. Receiving, Stephon Diggs, 1750 yards. Terry at 24 touchdowns. Adams at 805 after the catch. Wrapping things up with defense. Van Der Esch at 189 tackles. 27.5 sacks for Sweat. And 10 interceptions. Trayvon Diggs, and tied now, Adoree Jackson. Week 18 NFL action kicks off with the Jets and Jags. We also have Eagles, Commanders, Bengals, Chiefs, Ravens, Dolphins, Saints, Packers, Bills, Titans, Panthers, Buccaneers. We play the Falcons. Our Packers play the Falcons. Broncos, Browns, Lions, Cardinals, Cowboys, Seahawks, Steelers, Chargers, Patriots, Niners, Bears, Vikings, Colts, Texans, and on Sunday night, the Rams play the Raiders. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you next time when we face the Atlanta Falcons.